Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Chelsea, and today we are going to be looking at March book box battles. So I have in front of me Fairy Loot and Illumicrate. I do not have an adult Fairy Loot. I skipped it for the month of March actually because I wasn't interested. So I have nothing to show you on that front. And the locked library for this month actually is up here, so I can show you that. But I do usually just open these in my vlogs. So this was the March pick. It was The Valkyries by Kate Hartfield. We have got some stencils, edges, it's purple everywhere else. There is a ribbon bookmark that you can just see poking out the top. And we have some foiling as well. There is also a bound in author letter, as none of these books are signed, but they're there anyways. So that is for the locked library, so that's always good to see. But let's get into Illumicrate and Fairy Loot. I think I'm going to start with Fairy Loot because I know what the book is for Illumicrate, so I kind of want to see what Fairy Loot have done. This month's box as well is very light, so let's see what that could possibly mean. Okay, I see a lot of paper. Do we have a spoiler card at the top? No. Do I have a spoiler card at all? It's a very small book. Yes, we do. It's there. That is a spoiler card. Okay, so this month's theme is Eternal. This is the artwork. I'm covering the back of the card with my hand because I don't really want to be spoiled. But what we see when we look in the box is this. So let's start with what's on top. So we have got a Wrath metal bookmark designed by Rs28. So outside the packaging is amazing. Who is Wrath? What is Wrath from? He's from something, isn't he? Obviously. Everything is from something. Can't actually get into this. This is when I really need like a little knife or something just to be able to get into things, because I just make a mess otherwise. Really wish they made these easier to get into. Very cool. So we've got a black tassel, and it is pretty much, it is full colour. So this is Wrath. What is Wrath from? I'm sure the spoiler card will tell me. But we have a lovely bookmark of a half-naked man. So that's item 1. So fair enough. Yeah. Cool. Next up we have, oh, that's really soft. It's meant to... oh. Okay, so we've got this tarot card pouch from the Quirky Cup Collective. So we've got this beautiful embroidery and it's got tassels. On the back it's just embroidered to say Fairy Loot and the Quirky Cup Collective. So these for us to store our tarot cards in. I don't think I will be doing that, if I'm honest. I have like a box for my tarot cards. But this could be used for something else. I don't know what. But it's a really lovely design and it feels stunning, so that's really nice. I will say that wasn't what I was expecting, because I knew that they do, or I know that they do, whatever tense I'm talking in, that they do obviously cups and notebooks. I didn't expect for the item to be that. I thought it would be more like a cup or something. Just want to see what's at the bottom of this box so we get all the items out before the book. So the next is a papery item, and these are stickers. These are very cute stickers actually. I quite like them. I like the colourway as well with the blue. Like it feels more wintry to me, but I do like those stickers. Those are really nice. I don't know where I'd stick them, but a nice addition. And then the final item before we get to the tarot cards, okay, these stickers do not want to stay up, that's fine, is this, which is the Bear and the Nightingale plate designed by Blanca.design. So this is the box. We have got plates. I'm taking the stickers down because they're going to do my head in before, but the last plates I think I got that were actually like usable plate size were from Illumicrate. I need to find them actually because I really like them. I like this as well, to be fair, because this doesn't look overly bookish. It doesn't look bookish at all actually. It's just got this lovely design on it, and it does say that it is microwave and dishwasher safe, which is amazing because I hate washing up with a passion. So that's nice. I'm not going to stand that up properly because it will fall, so we're just going to pop that there for now. And then the last item are the tarot cards, which are the 3 and 4 of stars. Don't know who these are, but here we go. So here are the tarot cards, like usual, very full of colour, very beautiful. Another 2 very pretty cards to add to my collection. So should we do the spoiler card? No, because the spoiler card tells us what the book is. So this is a very small book. I don't know what it is, but it is very small. I can feel... Oh, I like the edges already though. So we have got our fairy scoop, which we will look at in a minute. We have got an author letter here. Obviously with the artwork on. And then we have a monthly bookmark as well. And then the book, I think is this way up. Yep. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. 7 Faceless Saints by M.K. Lobb. I literally have the I bought an edition from Waterstones. Man, I'm gonna have to take that back because I do not need 2 copies of this book, but it's very pretty what they've done. So they've got edges all the way around, but I'll show you this side which copies the actual cover. This is the cover as well. And I like the underneath. So we also have foiling all around, so 7 Faceless Saints on the spine and on the back. I did not know this was even the idea for this book. What the heck? And then obviously there are end papers. I say obviously, you don't know. End papers. And are the end papers the same on the other side? No, they are different. So that is very cool. And it is also signed. Yes, it is. So that is very cool. So I am slightly annoyed that I didn't know this was coming. I'm gonna have to go back to Waterstones and be like, yeah man, I've got this book and I don't need it anymore. Not that that's how that works, but you know. So this says, I've spoken about this before because I've actually read this blurb on my channel before in my vlog, but this says, a brutal killer stalks Ambrazia, a city ruled by the disciples of the 7 Faceless Saints, a city where those with magic live in comfort while the rest struggle to survive. A city caught in a 20-year war of attrition, a battlefront consuming a generation of conscripts. Ros Lacertosa, I got that wrong last time as well, will do anything to tear down the corrupt system of Ambrazia and get justice for her father, who was murdered by the military, including infiltrating the Palazzo to spy for the rebellion, whilst training as a disciple of the Saint Patience. Damien Venturi is the youngest captain in the history of Palazzo security, expected to be ruthless and strong and to serve the saints with unquestioning devotion, but he's scarred by his experiences on the front line, striving to please his brutal and detached father, and the thing he fears most is facing Ros, who he left behind when he went to war. When a disciple is murdered, Ros and Damien must team up to hunt the killer, no matter the consequences. They must face their buried emotion and the love they once shared as they uncover corruption and conspiracies that will bring darkness and chaos to the streets of their home. It sounds great because I bought this book, so I knew it was going to sound great and I knew that I was going to be interested, so I'll have to actually check if I can still return my paperback edition, which is actually sitting right here. This is why I don't pre-order things sometimes. Spoiler card. So we have our ceramic plate, which was designed by Blanca.Design, and it is inspired by the Winter Nights trilogy by Catherine Arden. Our metal bookmark, designed by Monolime Art. Okay, just picks Wrath from Kingdom of the Wicked by Caro Maniscalco. I did know who Wrath was because I have read that book, so that's fine. Bookish Thick as She by No One Designs, which are just a dreamy aesthetic for your reading journals, water bottles, laptops and more, with these enchanting vinyl stickers. And finally, the tarot pouch, designed by the Quirky Cup Collective, is an embroidered pouch perfect for safeguarding your Fairy Loot monthly tarot cards, or can even serve as a TBR pouch. That's a really good idea, actually. And then the tarot cards feature Elsbeth as the 3 of Stars and Ravin as the 4 of Stars, characters from One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig, and were illustrated by Sarah Mirza_art. Very, very cool. So my favourite item for this month from Fairy Loot is definitely the pouch, because it's something different, you know? I like the pouch. I thought it was really cool, and it's really soft, and the idea of having a TBR pouch is a really good idea. So our fairy scoop, as always, has got a little interview with the author, and it says that your edition of Seven Faceless Saints comes with an exclusive cover, digital spread edges, signed by the author, foil on the hardcover, and artwork on the end papers. And then we get to next month's theme, which is Dare to Dream, and this just says, although the path to progress is rarely easy or straightforward, it's often the journey, not just the destination, that shapes us. This box is inspired by characters who persevere in the face of challenges, who refuse to give up until they've made their world a better place. In this box you can expect items inspired by Violet Maid of Thorns, Daughter of the Moon Goddess, Daughter of Smoke and Bone, and our next collectible, foil bookmarks featuring artwork by Grace Zhu Art. The featured book of the month is inspired by Arthurian legend and follows two rivals who are forced to work together on a deadly quest. It's full of dark secrets, love and revenge. This fairy tale exclusive edition will have an exclusive cover, a digital spread edge, artwork on the end papers, art on the hardcover, and will be signed by the author. Amazing. Cool. So that sounds very good, and hopefully I haven't pre-ordered the book, because that honestly becomes a slight problem. So let's look into Illumicrate. Oh, spoiler card has just flown at me. Like I said, I do know what the book is for this month, which is quite cool. I actually haven't had a response from, I think it was Illumicrate, someone who didn't send me a spoiler card for one of the months. But this is what we see when we open the box. We have got some fabric items and quite a few boxes. So let's dive in. This month's theme is Live Like Legends, and that is what the artwork looks like. So the first thing I see is going to be a mug, so let's dive on in here. This Mount Olympus and the Underworld. It's a collectible teapot. Me and Jack were literally looking at teapots the other day. So this box is very nice. Very, very nice. I don't think I've ever seen them make a teapot this small. Actually, I haven't seen them make a teapot this small, so I'm very intrigued. Oh, it's so small. Let's unwrap it. It's so tiny. Oh, and there's foiling on it. Oh, this is so cute. Let's get the lid, because I can't have a teapot without the lid. Oh, it's got a little, oh my gosh, that is adorable. So this is the tiny little teapot for one person, pretty much, and it will fit in with our little tiny teacups, and I'm sure it'll fill at least two of the little tiny teacups. The detail to this is amazing. That is so cute. I really like this. This is adorable. Next up we have got a fabric-y item. Don't know what this is. Oh, it's like a little bag. Is this a lunch bag? Is this a little lunch bag? It's very cute. It's like a little... Yes, this is a lunch bag because it has got the reflectory bits on the inside, and it's got like a little outside pouch as well. Wow, that's actually quite big for a little lunchbox. I like this. This can be really handy. Look at it. That's actually massive. You can fit your sandwiches in there, take it on a picnic, take it to lunch. Love that. It's actually such a nice, useful thing. Like, you can't really see it, but it's there. This has got to be a book pot. I see stickers first, so we're going to look at the stickers. So we have some Greek, oh gosh, both boxes have given us stickers this month, and we have the Greek mythology stickers here, which are very cute. I like this owl. The owl is my favourite. The owl is sweet. It's a shame that these got squished somewhere, but they're quite cute. I'm not even going to try and put them up because the other ones fell. So let's try and get into this box, shall we? Ah, I'm in. We finally got an orange one. We have finally got an orange one. Orange is my favourite colour, if you did not know. Oh my goodness, it's awesome. Look, it's so orange. I was actually just thinking I need to get all of my bookmarks out because I need to put my bookmarks somewhere, because I do not currently have any of these on my shelves at the minute. I need to go through all of my stuff and just find it. Right, let's just double check that there is nothing else. No, that is it. So the book, they don't sell them in the yellow bags anymore, which is a bonus and a not as well. One, I'm glad that the books are now coming in bubble wrap. and that I don't have to store all of the bags, because I hoard the bags. Don't know if anyone else does that, but I hoard the bags. But it does mean that I now might end up with a lot of bubble wrap. Wow, this is so beautiful. So the book for this month is Lies We Sing on the Sea. No, Lies We Sing to the Sea by Sarah Underwood. And this is definitely a different cover. I do know that. And this is just, it's so foily and pretty. Her life to appease a god, his life to save a kingdom, her lies to destroy them all. So we have got a digitally sprayed edge here on the side, which is very, very nice. I like that. Oh my gosh, there's foiling on the inside. This is just oh my gosh, this is, oh god, this is really pretty. So we have got this foiling on both sides of the book and our spine. We have got foiling on our end papers, and it is also signed, which is very, very cool. And then the end papers on the other side also have foiling and are a different scene, which is bonkers. And it's, yeah, signed like I just said. So this is a very stunning, oh, there's content warnings as well. So this includes content that may be distressing to some readers, including violence, death, graphic injury, non-graphic sexual assault and suicide. I love when a book does tell me the things that we need to be careful of. I do enjoy that. I like knowing. Right, so this says, death was only the start of her story. In the cursed kingdom of Ithaca, each summer brings the hanging of 12 maidens, a gift to the vengeful Poseidon. For 17 years, Leto has escaped the curse's mark, until now. But death does not claim Leto. Instead, she wakes on a mysterious island, greeted by the immortal Melantho. She tells Leto that Ithaca's sacrifices are the legacy of the great Odysseus. Wow. Payment for the lives of Queen Penelope's 12 maids cast into the ocean centuries ago. Leto has the chance to break the curse. She just has to kill the Prince of Ithaca. But Prince Mateus also seeks to free his kingdom from the curse. Torn by her growing love for both Melantho and Mateus, Leto must choose a path to follow. By breaking the curse, they will save thousands of lives. But if they fail, then the tide of fate will drown them all. Dun, dun, dun. So this is obviously Greek mythology. Not a big Greek mythology girl, gotta be honest, but I am very intrigued. So let's look at our spoiler card. So we have got our teapot, designed by Niall Grant, and this is just inspired by Greek mythology as a whole, and it is the final item in the Greek mythology tea collection. So we've got all of our little all of our little teacups, and now we've got a teapot. The Greek Myths book pot was designed by Chatty Nora, and it is the next collectible book pot and is inspired by all your favourite Greek myths, and features a colour that we have never included before. No, you have not, and it is my favourite colour, so maybe do another one. Then we've got the Olympian sticker sheet designed by Anna, and this is to represent your favourite gods and goddesses with this Greek mythology sticker set. And finally, we've got Journey to the Underworld lunch bag designed by JK, and it is obviously a lunch bag inspired by the underworld, which is very cool. So I like that a lot. Our Illumicrate exclusive edition of the book features a redesigned cover, digitally printed edges, foil embossing on the hardback, end paper artwork with foil highlights, and artwork by Niall Grant, and is signed by the author. Amazing. So the next month is April, and the theme is Be My Enemy. Our featured book this month is a science fiction novel debut. In a world where the destruction of Earth and humanity was brought on by an all-powerful alien race, one girl has spent her entire life training for the moment she can wreak revenge. But when her brother is assigned a deadly task, she knows that she must begin the quest for vengeance on her own. As more and more secrets come to light, will she decide that there are bigger things worth fighting for than revenge? This beautifully told story ripped us apart and had our hearts racing with each twist and turn. The Illumicrate exclusive edition comes with a signed bookplate and features an exclusive hardback edition of a trade paperback with a shiny foil cover, digitally printed edges, foil embossing on the hardback, and end paper artwork. The items for this month are inspired by Iron Widow, Throne of Glass, The Poppy War, and Realm of the Elderlings. This box contains one of our favourite items that we have ever done, and the sneak peek is that this box will contain the next replica inspired by Throne of Glass. So that sounds like a pretty cool box. I need to make sure that I haven't ordered any paperbacks for next month. This month I don't think I have, but I will double check anyways. And yeah, that's it. So my favourite item from the Illumicrate box is going to be the book pot, because although I've got many of them, I love the colour. It is absolutely hands down my favourite one, so it's going to be that. But otherwise, that is everything for today's video. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. It really supports me and my channel. Leave me a comment down below of who you think has won. For me, I think Illumicrate hands down won this month. I love the items. I like that they're useful. I like that both boxes gave us sticker sheets in the same month. That does sometimes happen, but yeah, Illumicrate for me, definitely. And let me know what you think. If you want to leave me an emoji, leave me any, I don't know if there are Greek inspired emojis, but if there are, leave them down below in the comments for me. And if you want to see more of me, please consider subscribing down below and ring that notification bell to get notified every single time I upload new videos. I try to upload every Wednesday and Sunday, so be sure to stick around for more bookish content from me. But otherwise, that's everything for today's video. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye.